Hi, I'm Boris, originally from Hungary, recently in Vienna, where I moved my shop 2 years ago. I'm tattooing since 1992, which is already almost 23 years. At the beginning of my career, I tried to get involved into every style because I learned tattooing and also drawing through the tattoo art. Honestly, I choose the realism because technically I feel this the most complicated, and it's still a challenge after 23 years of tattooing, and also not just challenge but also a lot of fun and joy. I really like to stand up at the end of the day with satisfaction. At the end of the 90s, I stopped to use black outlines. Around this time, other tattoo artists or traditional and old school tattoo artists didn't really believe in this, that it's going to work. But the past 15 years proved it that there are tattoos without black outlines too, because actually the contrast is the most important. I prefer to do more colors because, you know, with the wider range of colors there are more possibilities to express the meaning of the tattoo, the subject of the tattoo. But exactly because of that, exactly because of the opposite of that, I also like black and gray tattoos because it's kind of more simple. Okay, now every black and gray artist is going to hate me because of that, but it's kind of more simple, but sometimes this more simple visual language is stronger. I worked a few years ago on an Australian guy, and I did him a back piece with some Roman gods and part of the Colosseum. It was some kind of outstanding piece, which I really like to do. We had only 2 months to finish it because he flew over from Australia to Europe and he had 8 sessions, so we had to complete this. It was on the butt and on the whole back. And there is another piece which is outstanding in my opinion. I did this also like 3-4 years ago. It's also a back piece. The whole back piece is a big face. It was a big piece. Also, I had only 4 sessions to complete it. It's a big color back piece. If you are tattooing, you know that 4 sessions it's not too much time. But despite of this, it came out very good. And there is another favorite which I did like almost 7, 8, 9 years ago. It's the half of a bodysuit. It's a big mermaid from the ankle to the neck. The hip of the mermaid was on the hip of the guy. The head of the mermaid was on the guy's shoulder. You know, the tail of the mermaid was on his feet. And as the guy started to walk and move, the mermaid was walking and moving together with his body. So if you would see this tattoo design in person, you would understand it. Why do I like it that much? Because it was perfectly matching to the body of the guy. I really like to prepare my own references, so if I have a chance to take pictures, build up the design like kind of statuing, you know, using my own background for it, this is my favorite. But of course it's not always possible. Like, as I told it to you, I have really international clients. They are coming from different cultures. Because of that, also their requests are also very colorful and different. And everything is not available what they ask me to do. So of course, I'm like every other artist. I used to Google a lot, searching for good pictures on the internet, but I don't really like to use them straight. You know, I just like to use them as a reference, build it into the design and recreating something new with it. Sometimes it's more successful, sometimes it's less, but yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, so the best way to get an appointment from me is sending me an email to the brstattoo@gmail.com. or visit my website, theboristattoo.com. There you can find all of my availabilities, and also visit my Instagram page, which is Boris Tattoo, and my Facebook is also Boris Tattoo. I'm Boris from Hungary. Thanks for checking my portfolio.
That's good. Try not to move too much.
It's not easy. This is the possible biggest request right now. Okay. I'm sorry about the moving, like, you know, I became excited. You asked me, like, I love to tattoo, and I became excited, like, explaining it. Why did I like it that much?